So first, it is a loading time and response time of your website and mobile apps. So that is how long does it take to load the homepage of your website, or how long does it take to search for a hotel's room or goods to buy in your mobile app. Second, it is the completeness of the transaction. So can the booking be completed successfully, or if the customer has paid but the transaction failed? I'm sure that is a very bad purchase experience and will definitely affect your reputation. Third is the comparison of similar offers. So there are so many competitors and also different types of the offers nowadays that is easy to access on the internet. So we found that the customer loyalty is actually not as high as before. So if the customer found that your platform is lower or actually have more issue than others, so it is quite likely that they will stop buying from you. The actual scenario, we found that it's actually far more complicated in the reality. So we have the customer around the world, and also the network traffic coming from the globe. And also different customer will use different types of the mobile devices, web browsers, PCs, and then as well as video streaming platforms. So therefore, it's actually a n times n times n problem. Now, the question is, how can we measure and improve such a multi-dimensional customer experience? And don't forget, the customer is not sitting inside your organization to use those services. So how can we conduct this measurement externally? As mentioned at the beginning, so we are specialized in helping our enterprise client to monitor and deliver a better end user experience. And end user experience here means the end customer. So we have two solutions for this purpose. First is the iTerrace synthetic monitoring that David briefly mentioned in his panel section. So it provides a multi-dimensional end user experience monitoring. Second is iTerrace OP5 monitor. It provides the back-end infrastructure and system monitoring. And using our solution, we help our client to measure the loading time and the response time of their public website and the mobile app. By doing that, our client can know when their end user accessing their platform via the internet, whether it is actually fast enough or actually slowing down. So from this screenshot, you can see, so what is the turnaround time, the page loading time, this kind of metrics, and then as well as if any of those are actually breaching the SLA. So we can provide all these to our customer who is using our solution and services. And our solution also helped our client measure the transaction completion time. A transaction can be referring to a general user journey in the app, starting from logging in, searching for a hotel room, save as a bookmark for later on, and log out. And of course, a transaction can be referring to an online payment or a bet. And we can see from our solution throughout the user online journey, is there any particular step is a bottleneck? And if yes, then that is exactly the area our clients want to know and need to get their IT team to fix. So in this screenshot, again, you can see steps to search for a hotel room is much slower than the other steps. And 6.9 seconds, it is apparently quite slow nowadays. So we can actually capture all this information and understand the bottleneck. And thereafter, we can improve it from there. Also, we helped our client to detect their website and mobile app outage. So in case there's any, then their support team and operation team will be notified immediately by our system. And we help them to spot out the spike happened in the system, which is something that very hard to detect. So I'm sure you have the experience about when your end customer complain to you, there's some issue in your system, but actually everything seems running okay when your team is checking on it. So this is actually the solution for you. So far, we talked about a few ways of measuring the front-end metrics. So that is something that I summarized in the last few slides. Then how about on the back end? So in this example, we helped our client to monitor their backend systems and each of the key components. When a front-end issue is detected, then our product can correlate it to the problem root cause at the back end. And then you can see on all these red alert or the red icon here, which is indicating that which particular part in the system is having the issue, that is correlate to the front end UX part that we are also detecting at the same time. Then your organization, the technical IT team can go to fix the problem immediately. So as mentioned at the beginning in the problem statement, it is very important to understand the competitive offers in the market. By using our solution, our client can easily compare the end customer experience against their competitors. So in this example, you can find how much faster of my website than the others. And you may even use these figures to attract new customer by doing some marketing. So on the contrast, nowadays, if you do not know about your competitor, how they are doing, you're actually running in the risk of losing your customers. So in our solution, we cover about 60 countries and providing 180 testing locations globally. And it can help you to simulate and monitor the global, the regional, and your local user traffic. And actually, it's your choice to set up the checks at the location that you want to check, that you do want to do the monitoring. And then we will present you the result like in the screenshot that right now you are seeing. We support different kinds of the devices and platforms. So today, I mainly talk about the website and the mobile app. But actually, we also support the desktop application, APIs, and as well as video services. So we support different types of the brands, the versions of this device and browsers. And as a developer, or maybe ask those development team in your company, you will know it is actually a very painful task to support and do the QA for a wide range of the platforms and their active versions. But our solution can automate all this by doing the job for you. For an online services, SLA, of course, is a very important topic. And sometimes it is also tied into your contract with the end customer. So our solution allows you to set the SLA that fits to your business requirement, and then as well as generate the regular report of them. And more importantly, again, you were able to find out which part failed to meet the SLA, and then as well as where to improve. At last, I would like to quickly show a couple of use cases to give you some ideas of how our solution may fit to your business need and requirements. So from a online betting platform, we can see our solutions to simulate the end user is placing a bet, for example, and check the execution performance. So I did some example for today by using our solution on a public lottery website with my personal account. In my test, I used the product to simulate the lottery number selection one by one, and then also place the order automatically. And as a result, we can see the transaction execution time, and it can be measured and recorded. Then you can find out the execution performance in the chart, and as well as during my test, the product was able to detect the out of service period. But this time, this is actually due to the regular scheduled maintenance of this company, so which is actually a normal situation. But put it into an outage situation, which means our solution can accurately detect this kind of outage for the customer. And in that addition to the online platform, we can also monitor the physical casino environment and its facilities. So this is an integrated monitoring dashboard prototype that we built and give a full pictures of what is going on in the entire estate of a casino. And then in each of these icon right here, it is representing the health of the devices of the facility that we would like to check and make sure that when the customer is playing the games in the casino or maybe using the Wi-Fi or maybe entering the gate, everything is running smooth. And again, if there's anything, it is actually not running in the healthy status, we can immediately detect it and then inform our customer to fix the problem immediately. This will help to protect the customer reputation, and then as well as improve the customer experience. So that's all my presentation today. I hope you found the information useful. Happy to take some questions during the Q&A section. Thank you.
Thanks.